Grant, tell us about the new Baby Boss.
Our new Baby Boss is really quite an exciting development in micro jigging. I'm really liking it because it allows me to fish in the shallow waters with a bigger jig. It's a bigger jig, a bigger profile, but it's made of zinc alloy, which is lighter than lead. It flutters more, and we've been catching some big fish on them.
What's its best feature?
The best feature is how flat it is. It is very flat. It's a squash pancake. One side it looks like a bait fish, the other side is just reflectors. We've got a really strong stainless steel hook on this because what we found as we were researching them was that you've really got to set a hook and you do catch big fish on them and out of the shallows.
I have caught a couple of fish on it, and I found that working it was best worked really slowly, because if you retrieve it too quickly it can spin, so it's best lifted up slowly and then drop down. Do you find that?
Yeah, good point, Scott, because when you're lifting it too fast, it spins a little bit too quickly and it's a little bit off-putting for fish, I reckon anyway. So it's more of a gentle lift, and as you say, most fish will hit the Baby Boss on the drop. So all you're doing is repositioning it higher in the water column and letting it waft down. Fish will hit it on the drop, so you've got to be ready.
I see you got a lot of flash on the hook. That's a new development.
Yes, we've put flashes on all our hooks just to give that something more for the fish to see, and really it's just a highly attractive small piece of food wafting down through the water column. You never know what you're going to hook up, but wow, you get some pretty intense hookups on them.
Cool. Can you cast a Baby Boss from the shore or from a boat?
Yeah, and that's part of the reason why we went to the zinc alloy, is that it's lighter so that shore fishermen, rock fishermen off ledges, they can cast this out and it just wafts down just that little bit slower than a lead lure would, and so it gives it more hang time, more time for the big fish to come along and take a bite.
So the ideal place to fish that sort of 30 metres of water or less?
Yes, it is 30 metres of water or less, otherwise it just takes too long to get to the seafloor. You could, but most of the time it's just where you're going to be using soft baits.
Okay, and you want to be drifting?
Drifting if you can. They do work at anchor, but it tends to be better if you're out deeper water with the anchoring. But really, drift fishing, you're just covering more ground and hunting down your fish, and that's where the micro jigs really come into their own.